This is Shevii, the seventh reading of our weekly Torah portion, which is Beha'alotcha or Beha'alotcha, depending on your pronunciation. The seventh reading of Parshat Beha'alotcha is found in the book of Numbers, the Sefer Bamidbar, chapter 11, verse 30 through 12:16. It is 22 verses. And this will include the Maftir, the final reading, which is the last three verses. Vayasef Moshe el hamachane hu v'ziknei Yisrael. Then Moses entered the camp, and he and the elders of Israel. Beruach nasa me'et Adonai. Vayagaz salvin min hayam vayitosh al hamachane kederech yom ko kederech yom ko. Excuse me. Svivot hamachane uche amatayim al penei haaretz. A wind went forth from the Lord and swept quails from the sea and spread them over the camp, about 1 day's journey this way and 1 day's journey that way, around the camp, about 2 cubits above the ground. Vayakam ha'am kol hayom ahu b'chol halayla b'chol yom hamacharat vayasfu et haslav hama'amid asara chamarim vayishchetu lahem shatoach vayishtechu lahem shatoach svivot hamachane. The people rose up all day, that day and all night, and the next day, and gathered the quails. Even the one who gathered the least collected 10 heaps. They spread them around the camp in piles. Abasar odena ben shinehem terem yikaret ve'af Adonai charab ba'am vayach Adonai ba'am makar rabba me'od. The meat was still between their teeth. It was not yet finished. And the anger of the Lord flared against the people, and the Lord struck the people with a very mighty blow. Vayikra et shem hamakom ahu kivrot ha'ta'ava, ki sham kavru et ha'am ha'mit'avim. He named that place Kivrot Hatava, graves of craving, for there they buried the people who craved. Mikivrot Hatava nasu ha'am chatzerot vayeyu b'chatzerot. From Kivrot Hatava, the people traveled to Chatzerot, and they stayed in Chatzerot. Chapter 12. ותדבר מרים ואהרון בן משה על אודות האישה הכושית אשר לקח כי אישה כושית לקח. Miriam and Aharon spoke against Moses regarding the Cushite woman he had married, for he had married a Cushite woman. ויאמרו הרק אך במשה דיבר אדוני הלא גם בנו דיבר וישמע אדוני. They said, has the Lord spoken only to Moses? Hasn't he spoken to us too? And the Lord heard. והאיש משה עניו מאוד מכל האדם אשר על פני האדמה. Now this man, Moshe, was exceedingly humble, more so than any person on the face of the earth. ויאמר אדוני פתאום אל משה ואל אהרון ואל מרים צאו שלושתכם אל אוהל מועד ויצאו שלושתם. The Lord suddenly said to Moses, Aaron and Miriam, go out, all three of you, to the tent of meeting. And all three went out. וירד אדוני בעמוד ענן ויעמוד פתח האוהל. ויקרא אהרון ומרים ויצאו שניהם. The Lord descended in a pillar of cloud and stood at the entrance of the tent. He called to Aaron and Miriam, and they both went out. ויאמר שמעו נא דברי, אם יהיה נביאכם אדוני במראה אליו, אתוודע בחלום אדבר בו. He said, please listen to my words. If there be prophets among you, I, the Lord, will make myself known to him in a vision. I will speak to him in a dream. לא כן עבדי משה, בכל ביתי נאמן הוא. Not so is my servant Moses. He is faithful throughout my house. פה אל פה אדבר בו, ומראה ולא בחידות, ותמונת אדוני יביט. ומדוע לא יראתם לדבר בעבדי, במשה? With him I speak mouth to mouth in a vision, and not in riddles. And he beholds the image of the Lord. So why were you not afraid to speak against my servant Moses? ויחר אף אדוני בם וילך. ויחר אף אדוני בם וילך. The wrath of the Lord flared against them, and he left. והענן שר מעל האוהל, והנה מרים מצורעת, כשלג, ויפן אהרון אל מרים, והנה מצורעת. The cloud departed from above the tent, and behold, Miriam was afflicted with tzora'at, as white as snow. Then Aaron turned to Miriam, and behold, she was afflicted with tzora'at. ויאמר אהרון אל משה, בי אדוני, אל נא תשת עלינו חטאת, אשר נועלנו ואשר חטאנו. Aaron said to Moses, please, Master, do not put sin upon us for acting foolishly and for sinning. אל נא תהי כמת, אשר בצאתו מרחם אמו, ויאכל חצי בשרו. Let her not be like the dead, which comes out of his mother's womb, with half his flesh consumed. ויצעק משה אל אדוני לאמור, אל נא רפנה לה. Moses cried out to the Lord, saying, I beseech you, God, please heal her. ויאמר אדוני אל משה, ואביה ירוק ירק בפניה, הלא תיכלם 7 ימים, תיסגר 7 ימים, מחוץ למחנה, ואחר תאסף. The Lord replied to Moses, if her father were to spit in her face, would she not be humiliated for 7 days? She shall be confined for 7 days outside the camp, and afterwards she may enter. ותיסגר מרים מחוץ למחנה 7 ימים, והעם לא נסע עד האסף מרים. So Miriam was confined outside the camp for 7 days, and the people did not travel until Miriam had entered. Ve'achar nas'u ha'am mechatserot vayachanu b'midbar Paran. Then the people departed from Chatserot, and they camped in the desert of Paran. And now is the Maftir, is the final reading, it's the last few verses. It will be chapter 12, 14 through 16. ויאמר אדוני משה לאבי הירוק ירק בפניה, הלא תיכלם 7 ימים, תסגר 7 ימים מחוץ למחנה ואחר תאסף. The Lord replied to Moses, if her father were to spit in her face, would she not be humiliated for 7 days? She shall be confined for 7 days outside the camp, and afterwards she may enter. ותסגר מרים מחוץ למחנה 7 ימים והעם לא נסע עד האסף מרים. So Miriam was confined outside the camp for 7 days, and the people did not travel until Miriam had entered. ואחר נסעו העם מחצרות ויחנו במדבר פרן. Then the people departed from Chatserot, and they camped in the desert of Paran.